What up, what up? It's your boy DrJayBananas. And well, here's my first battle. And first battle going on my channel, and yeah, here I am. Going, playing leaf green. Walking in, and yep. This is a UU battle. So I lead off with Pacquiao, and he leads off with Mrs. Mine. And yeah, I don't know why, but I switch into to Mr. T here. I don't know, I don't know. I know Mr. Mimes are like especially bulky, but I don't know. I don't want to get a psychic to the face with Pacquiao. And I go for a fire punch, don't know why. I just felt like it. I don't know. Why not? And I was like, oh great, another psychic, specially defensive wall type thing. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to Bernie now to just go for the ghost move, and then he toxics me, so that's like whatever. I can take a toxic. And yeah, since I know Hypnos are especially defensive, my Bennett is a physical attacker. So and since all ghost moves are physical in Gen 3, I was like, oh, why not? Why not just go for the Shadow Ball? And he stays in and protects, I guess, to scout out my moves, and healing with leftovers, hurt by poison, blah blah blah. And I predicted the switch to something, so I go for Hidden Power Fighting, and he goes into Arbok and resist it. I don't know if he was predicting that or just, I just got lucky there, but yeah, so that's what happens. And then lefties and toxic, so then I switch out to my the Tinky Winky. I don't know if I was predicting the poison move, or if I was just thinking, just go for an earthquake, but yeah, that's what I ended up doing. And I have no idea what Arbok was gonna do, but Tinky Winky, he ain't playing any games. It's not the Teletubbies anymore. Yeah, I think this is a banded. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I got on there. I forgot if I put leftovers or choice band, but yeah. So then, yeah, I switched to I fear the water move, so I switched to my Electabuzz, but then he sets a sub up. I'm like, oh great, it's probably like a sub puncher or something. But he goes for the return, and yeah, that's enough to take me out because of huge power or pure power or whatever that doubles the attack. And then I go out to Patrick because I know he's physically bulky, and yeah, I know he's physical now. Yeah. And I'll resist the water type attack anyways. So then I just go for Psychic, and then he goes for return, and then I look at all my moves for a while. I mean, I decide to go Psychic again, then he goes for another return, and he's just, Patrick's taking it. I know he can take it, and so then I think I could take another one, so I go for a rest, because I got the Chesto Resto, but then he switches out to this guy, and this guy pretty much walls me. Yeah, super effective grass and dark, and yeah, I can't handle it, so I switch back out to Pacquiao, because that's what Pacquiao does. But he probably lured me into Pacquiao to yeah, so then he goes for the double switch into Hypno, and then yeah. So then I gotta go back to Charlie to take his psychic moves or whatever he does. But then he decides to wish, and I predict his switch because I think he's gonna wish pass to something. And here he goes, Zoomeril. I get the toxic off, but he takes the wish, and it's like, oh great. But at least it's toxic, so I'm gonna get get some residual damage. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. But I just gotta take this thing down again, and it's gonna return and everything. So then I go for Protect just to scout out if they got another move, but then it encores me, so I'm like, oh great, I'm encored into Protect. So then I have to switch, and obviously, so then I switch into Patrick just cause. and then I go to Tinky Winky, and I don't know why I went to Tinky Winky because it might have a psychic move, but yeah. But a lot of Mr. Mimes carry Thunderbolt, so it's whatever. But it was funny because he tricked me choice band for choice band, and yeah. So I don't want to over predict. I went for the Mega Horn, and then they switch out in Cacturn, which is pretty funny too. 4 times effective. It's an unfortunate switch. And yeah. So then now I gotta deal with this Azumarill again. It's a pain in the ass. At least it's poisoned. And then here, I just doing the same thing I did earlier, just trading off returns and psychics, and just looking at my moves. And yeah, I go for another psychic, and then after the toxic damage, I think another psychic would take it out. But then I realized right now, I was like, oh wait, it's probably just gonna go for another return again, and I have a ghost type on my team, so I switch out to Bernie, and then Bernie just comes there and moves it like Bernie, and takes that return like nothing, literally nothing. And yeah, I thought it might die from toxic damage, but it doesn't. And here I just go for a snatch, I don't know why you do some move that I could snatch, but I just wanted to check it out. But then it encores me. I'm like, oh great. Here's another funny part of the battle. So then after it dies from toxic poison, I'm like, okay, let's see what's up, and out comes Grumpig. And I was like, okay, let me try to snatch. I was like, I know I was already encored, but why not? I'll just try to snatch, because I figured it knew I was gonna I probably knew I was gonna switch. So then I thought it was gonna go for like some stat boosting move or something, to set up on me, predicting the switch. And then now, I take the Ice Punch or whatever, and then now I switch, and then he goes for the substitute. If I would have stayed one more turn with a snatch, I could have got that sub, but oh well. Yeah, and so Charlie here goes for Thunderbolt, and I don't know what kind of hidden power this has, Dark or Bug, but whatever. It's super effective, and yeah. That Thunderbolt doesn't even break the sub. It's pretty sad. I thought Mr. Mime had a pretty decent special attack, and then he's Calm Minding, so I'm like, oh, well, I switched into one of my physical attackers, so Calm Mind doesn't scare me. Yeah, so then I just proceed to Hidden Power Ghost, and yeah, it hits me with an Ice Punch, and then I figure it's just gonna keep subbing or go for attack, and I can live another Ice Punch, so I just go for the Hidden Power and Hidden Power Ghost, and it takes it. And yeah, so here I am sitting at 17 HP. Yup, and I go for Hidden Power Ghost, and then it's only two Pokemon. There's only 2 Pokemon left. Are 2 like Psychic, especially defensive Pokemon, so I was like, this physical Hidden Power Ghost. That's what's pretty sweet about 3rd gen, that Hidden Power, depending on what it is, it could be physical or special. So yeah, I've been playing around with that, and then now all he's got is Hypno, and he knows that Hypno can't take it, so he runs. Yep, and it's a good game.